What's going on, everybody? This is your boy the Devout Joystick coming at y'all with Nintendo news for this week. Nintendo is still the king when it comes to these deals, and I just had to bring up some of the notable deals that have come out that I just noticed. And I know I'm late, but here, sometime is better than never, right? I ask that you please hit that subscribe button as we dive into this juicy news. There's over 1,200 items on the Nintendo Switch eShop that you could partake in, and they have some amazing deals for this summer, and they're going to end primarily on the 16th of June, so you better hop on this stuff now, some of which are even 96% off, which is something that is amazing. So let's dive into some of these notable ones. Super Mario Party, that is a game that will rival some friendships as well as ruffle some feathers. If you haven't picked up that game, it's 30% off right now. I highly suggest you go and get it. I know what price it is right now because it says it's $41.99, originally $59.99, but I have it on physical and I'm letting somebody borrow it, so definitely you want to pick that up. Another huge drop in price is Resident Evil 4. That's 50% off. I have yet to beat Resident Evil 4 in its entirety, and I heard pretty good things about the Switch version, so you should definitely, if at all possible, if you have not played it yet, go pick it up. It's originally $30. It's 50% off. You should definitely go and look into Resident Evil 4 for the Nintendo Switch. You would not be sorry. Trust me. Now I'm going to cape extra hard for this particular one in the lineup, but Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch is available for purchase on the Nintendo eShop for 60% off. I made a video about Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch remastered already. If you want to see my review on that, I'm going to leave an info card up in the top right hand corner that you can go watch at your leisure. It was 45 or I want to say 50% off on the PlayStation Store at the time of that recording. Now Nintendo has upped the ante, which I think was a brilliant move to try to get people to want to try that game that Level 5 has made. That game speaks wonders of the RPG genre and JRPG genres as a whole. If you are in the urge and the craving for a good RPG, look no further. Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch is a game that you need to play, especially if you played the second one and that was your first introduction to the series. It is $50 originally, and it will go back to that price if you do not go pick it up by the 16th. It's priced at $20. That's less than the price of any type of membership on the PlayStation Store. If you also are a PlayStation console user, I definitely go and check that out. Spyro Reignited Trilogy. That game also took a huge price drop. It was originally $40, just like Ni no Kuni. It dropped down to $20. I definitely think you should pick that up. Have a nice game that you can play. You should not be afraid to indulge in some of these games. These games are dropped down for a reason. I highly suggest you pick these games up that I mentioned. Tales of Vesperia, another game that is a classic, high quality RPG. I am a big fan of Tales games in general, one of my first being Tales of Symphonia, and then later Tales of the Abyss, and you have Tales of Zestiria. All of those games in general are the most pinnacle of JRPG. It's originally priced at $50, as well as Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch. It has 70% off. 10% more than Ni no Kuni does, so it's at $14.99. Both of those games together would just solidify my portability with these games, because I would see myself getting these games on the PS4, but you can't always carry your PS4 on the plane and play it unless you have a games case or some of that nature, but still it does not meet the size requirements for certain landing procedures and stuff like that. But here, with the Switch being one of the smallest hybrid consoles that we have, this is a must buy. You definitely can't go wrong with it. Dragon Ball FighterZ is 75% off. It's originally priced at a full price game is $60, and it's 75% off, and it's going to be $14.99. Sorry. I believe it includes all the DLC and all the build up to where it is now. So if that is something that you're interested in and you want to get into a competitive Dragon Ball Fighter game, you definitely need to try and get that. Another game that slept on, Marvel Superheroes 2 with the Legos, originally $30, but it's $8.99 right now, 70% off. You can't beat these deals. I highly suggest you look at the eShop within the next couple days and see what it is that will pique your interest, because there's, I hate to say it, a IGN quote, there's a little something in it for everyone. And going on to the last news topic that we have for today is there's a Kickstarter that I feel like did not get much attention as it should have. Over 4,200 backers to try to get a pressure sensitive pen for the Nintendo Switch. And it's a campaign where it'll hook up to the headphone jack and you can play a game known as Colors Live. And it's a painting app and a bundled game that you can play together with people. I just feel scribble knots all over that. And you know, it's not going to be a Nintendo exclusive made thing. I think it may be like a third party type deal. So take that with how you will, but it's something that will bring some diversity to the Nintendo Switch. So I'm all for it. And I miss the days of the Stylus, and I still have my Nintendo 3DS for that purpose, because I love games that make you have to do more than press the A button or use the joysticks in any certain function. So I'm glad that people got together for a Kickstarter campaign to try to bring some more uniqueness to the Switch. I mean, the Switch is already unique, but this is just going to further cement the uniqueness that the Nintendo Switch has. So leave me a comment in the comment section, of course, of what games you have purchased, if you have already, and took advantage of this 50% and up summer deal. If you have not gone onto your Nintendo Switch eShop yet, you definitely need to go and check out these deals, because they're ending most of them on the 16th. So definitely hop on it and leave me a comment on what you're excited to play and what you're trying to download. And I will see you guys in the next video. Remember to hit that subscribe button, like, and share these videos around with a friend from friends. And have yourselves an awesome day. I will see you guys next time. Peace.